On what seems like a perfectly normal day, an ant contracts cordyceps unilateralis, a remarkable species of parasitic fungus. After infection, the fungus hijacks the ant's body and brain, directing it upward into the trees. Upon reaching the precise height and humidity conditions ideal for fungal reproduction, the ant's journey stops. The fungus forces the ant to clamp its mandibles onto the underside of a leaf. From the ant's head and joints, fungal structures emerge and grow over approximately 1 to 2 weeks. When mature, these structures release spores that rain down on the forest floor below, placing any ant in the vicinity at serious risk of infection. This fungus is so effective it could potentially wipe out entire colonies of ants. And it's not just ants. Different cordyceps species have evolved to target specific insect hosts with remarkable precision. The primary reason humans remain safe from such fungal takeovers is our high body temperature, which creates a thermal barrier most fungi cannot overcome. However, as some researchers have pointed out, if environmental pressures were to push fungus to evolve, or if our body temperatures were to decrease, this protective barrier could potentially fall down. In many experiments, fungi have demonstrated surprising cognitive abilities despite lacking brains. They exhibit forms of intelligence such as spatial memory, learning from past experiences, and complex decision-making when navigating mazes or searching for food. They function somewhat like neural networks, transmitting chemical signals that coordinate responses across the organism. In the ruins of Chernobyl, scientists discovered a remarkable black fungus that not only survives high radiation, but actually uses melanin to convert gamma radiation into chemical energy through radiosynthesis, essentially feeding on radiation. But you shouldn't fear fungi. You should be thankful, because fungal ancestors played a crucial role in the development of structures that eventually evolved into roots and primitive feet, which allowed life to venture into land. Fungi are the only organisms that control the behavior of others. The lancet liver fluke is a parasite known to infiltrate ants as an intermediate host. Once inside, it alters the ant's behavior dramatically. When temperatures drop in the evening, the infected ant climbs to the top of a blade of grass and clamps into it with its mandibles, remaining immobile until morning. This positioning makes the ant highly vulnerable to being consumed by grazing herbivores like sheep. The parasite's manipulation serves a clear purpose: to complete its life cycle by transferring into the digestive system of its definitive host. The parasite Galactosimum employs similar tactics inside the brains of fish such as yellowtail. Once infected, the fish are compelled to swim near the water's surface, exhibiting erratic movements that makes them easy targets for seabirds. This behavior dramatically increases the likelihood of the parasite reaching its final host, the seabird's digestive system, where it can mature and reproduce. So far, I have been describing the intelligence and remarkable capabilities exhibited by fungi and parasites, life forms that literally hack other organisms, control and ultimately destroy them. Humans possess sophisticated immune systems that have largely kept us safe from mind-controlling parasites. However, scenarios like zombies aren't purely fictional. They represent what-if scenarios based on real biological principles. Everything evolves, and humans have been increasingly sheltering their bodies from environmental pressures for thousands of years. Our immune systems are getting weaker. Meanwhile, parasites continue to evolve, developing new strategies and adaptations. So, what if?